In the living room, shows John Belushi and Gilda Radner sitting on a couch watching TV. Radner's phone rings. Radner presses the speakerphone button and says, "Hello?" On the other line, Denitra Vance says, "Oh, so you thought I wasn't going to find out about you and Pooh fooling around while I was asleep in the other room? Bitch, you need to get right with God. This is the third time you fuck with my man. I'm sick of it. You eat my food, live rent-free. The fuck is your problem, ho?" Radner and Belushi look at each other and smile while holding back their laughter. Radner whispers to Belushi, "It's a 512 area code. Look up where it's from." As Belushi looks it up on his phone, Radner, into her phone, says, "I'm so sorry. You got the wrong number?" Vance, "And your fucking panties in my sink? Hold up, what? This ain't Darlana? Oh my God, my bad, wow." Belushi whispers to Radner, 512 is an Austin, Texas area code. Radner says into the phone, No, this is the wrong number." Vance, "My bad, I thought this her number. And she sure as fuck his bitch ass slut got fired from Dairy Queen for fucking the manager. Anyway, you have a good day." Radner, "Is her area code 510? Where do you live, Texas?" Vance, "Oh my God, I meant to dial 512. Thanks." Radner, Okay. Fucking the manager of Dairy Queen? Damn, she thirsty. And Pooh sounds like a piece of shit, no joke. Vance, "Whatever, I got God on my side. They got what's coming for them." Vance hangs up. Radner and Belushi burst out laughing. Belushi, "Man, that was the best wrong number call I ever heard." Radner, "I know, right?" Belushi, "Anyway, let's put on a movie." Radner, scrolling on her phone, says, "We can get tickets for a flight to Austin that leaves in 3 hours. Belushi, "What? Why would we do that?" Radner, "I mean, don't you want to see what happens between Pooh, Darlana, and our wrong caller?" Belushi, I guess so." Radner, "Okay, great." Radner calls back the number and puts the phone on speaker. Vance, "Hello, who dis?" Radner, "Hi, this is Chloe, the woman you just called on accident?" Vance, what you want?" Radner, "Well, I was so moved by what I heard, I want to help you give Pooh and Darlana what they deserve." Vance, "Are you one of those white girls who got way too much time on their hands?" Radner, "Pretty much." Vance, "Okay then, get your ass down to Austin, I'll show you how I roll." Radner jumps up and down on the couch excitedly as Belushi rolls his eyes. Radner, "All right, babe, let's drive to the airport. I'll buy the tickets on the way." Cuts to Radner and Belushi being dropped off by an Uber to a house in Austin. Radner and Belushi go up to the door and knock. Vance opens the door and says, "You Chloe?" Radner, "Uh-huh." Vance nods at Belushi and asks, "And who he?" Radner, "My boyfriend." Vance, "Aye. So those motherfuckers Pooh and Darlana are going at it right now. They think I'm sleeping again." Radner, "Oh my God, we get to catch them red-handed? How exciting." Vance hands Belushi a gun and says, "We gonna pretend it's a robbery." Belushi, "What? Are you kidding me?" Vance, "No, I ain't fucking with you, white boy. You ain't ever done a holdup before?" Belushi, "No, of course not." Vance looks at Radner, gives her a gun and says, "Now when we get in there, I'm going to pretend to be your hostage. You tell him Darlana has got to go, or you going to shoot me in the head. You got it?" Radner, "Got it? Oh my God, this is amazing." Belushi, "Honey, do you really think this is a good idea?" Radner, "Babe, Pooh is not only banging that freeloading hoe Darlana, he's been banging his manager at Dairy Queen too. We're doing a public service here for..." Radner looks at Vance and says, "By the way, what's your name?" Vance, "Karen." Radner, "Really?" Vance, "Yeah, really. Why you ask?" Radner, Never mind. Anyway, honey, we'd be doing a public service for Karen. Belushi. If you say so, dear. The three enter the house and walk up a flight of stairs. As they approach a door, Radner puts her arm around Vance and puts the gun to her head. Vance looks at Belushi and whispers, "Okay, kick the door down." Belushi nods and kicks the door down. Shows two people hiding under the covers in a bed. Belushi enters the room and says, "Okay, heads and hands where I can see them. This is a holdup." Radner enters the room with a gun to Vance's head. Shows Chris Farley and Jan Hooks peek their heads up from underneath the covers and put their hands up. Belushi looks at Radner and asks, "That's Pooh and Darlena? I figured they'd be black." Radner shrugs. Radner turns to Farley and Hooks and says, "Okay, Pooh Bear, this is on you. You either kick Darlena out of this house and tell her to never come back, or I'm going to shoot Karen here right in the head. Now, which is it?" Farley, "I think there's been a misunderstanding." Radner shoots a bullet into the wall above Harley's head and says, "You think I'm fucking with you, Pooh Bear? I know what you've been up to at Dairy Queen." Belushi, "Jesus, Chloe." Farley, "Okay, fine, but let me just say one thing in my defense. Dead from the earth, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Bill Hartman, Jan Hooks, Norm MacDonald, Gilda Radner, Donitra Vance, and with many other special deceased contributors. Musical guest, Jim Gordon, and your host, Lance Reddick. Everybody, Lance Reddick. Applause, applause, applause. Reddick. Thank you, thank you. I was an actor best known for my television roles in The Wire, Fringe, Bosch, Oz, Lost, and Resident Evil, as well as my film roles in the John Wick franchise and Angel Has Fallen. Applause, applause, applause. Norm MacDonald comes out and says, "Hey, it's Lieutenant Daniels from The Wire." Reddick, "That's right." MacDonald, "Well, hey, I wanted to tell you, I loved you in that show. You were great." Reddick, "Thank you." MacDonald, "Anyway, all of us here on this show have been waiting patiently for Garrett Morris to die. But that son of a bitch is 86 years old and still going strong." Reddick, "Okay, that sounds pretty morbid." MacDonald, "Well, most of us here are pretty morbid now that we're dead, But anyway, we're always kind of hamstrung in the sketches we can perform on this show because we don't have any black male former SNL cast members who are dead yet." Reddick, "Okay." MacDonald, "So, can we count on you to help us out by being the black guy in some of our sketches?" Reddick, "Does it pay?" MacDonald, "Nope." Reddick, "Well, then the answer's no." MacDonald, "Okay, then. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for Garrett Morris then." Reddick, "Great, you do that. Anyway, folks, we have a great show tonight. Drummer Jim Gordon from Derek and the Dominoes, among many other ventures, is here. So get ready to get on your knees for Layla. We'll be right back.